everybody. Welcome to Stone Arch Travel. Today in our tips and suggestions, our first one for traveling and how to make traveling easier, we're going to talk about itineraries. When you're getting ready to travel, make sure that you don't leave home without your itinerary. Your itinerary should include all of the information that you're going to need when you show up at that first hotel and they say, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we don't have your reservation. Well, guess what? In your itinerary, you can flip right to the page where it shows your reservation number and all of the information you need to help them find it. Because sometimes maybe the last name is spelled incorrectly, or maybe it's a new person on the job. But your itinerary is going to help you to give a little suggestion and helpful nudge to the people that are on the other side of the desk. At Stone Arch Travel, we do both a printed version and we also offer a mobile itinerary. The nice thing about the mobile itinerary is it's always on your phone when you're connected to Wi-Fi. So for instance, if something changes, if you add a tour as you're off and running, I can add that, or one of the Stone Arch Travel agents can add for their clients that update, and you have it as the traveler in real time. So the next time you're on Wi-Fi, it's going to be right there for you. So paper itinerary, don't leave home without it. Mobile itinerary, if you're working with Stone Arch Travel. Okay, let's start with passports. If you're traveling internationally, you're going to need one. And also, you're going to need to make sure that it has a minimum of 6 months remaining on it from the date of travel, okay? So check it now. Make sure that you've got plenty of time. That way, if you have to renew it, you can take care of it. You don't want to discover this the night before you're leaving as you're packing. Next, copies. We always make copies of our passport and of our credit cards, front and back. That way, we have copies, we leave copies at home with loved ones or trusted friends, so that if the worst thing would happen and we'd get pickpocketed or somehow lose our wallet or our money belt, we can quickly and easily have access to the numbers that we need so that we can have them stopped and or replaced. Believe it or not, a lot of credit cards will get a credit card out to you within just 24 hours. Currency and cash. We typically take about $200 of cash with us. If you want to get it in a local currency, if your bank will offer that, awesome. Worst case, bring $200 of US dollars with you, and when you get to your hotel, you can change it out so that you've got it for tips, for coffee, just for those small expenses that you might need. Otherwise, you're typically going to use a credit card. Speaking of which, credit cards. Did you know that most likely when you're traveling internationally, you're going to have a really difficult time using American Express? So be sure and bring a Visa and or MasterCard along with you. American Express many times is offered at hotels. They'll take it for payment. But if you're at a local restaurant, they're not going to take it. The fees are too high for the merchants. So just keep that in mind. You're also going to want your debit card. Your debit card will work exactly the same way that it does in the US. You'll put it in the cash machine. You'll use your code. Your currency will come out. Note to self, the currency that comes out is not going to be US dollars. It's going to be the local currency. So keep that in mind. And you also, before you go, just give a quick call to your financial institution. Sometimes you can even do it online to let them know that you're going to be traveling and the countries you'll be traveling to, so you don't have any kind of issue with it being stopped for fraud. Now, finally, let's talk about travel protection insurance. I'm a big believer in travel protection insurance, and the reason is because I'm a real klutz. So if there's a crooked staircase, I'm gonna fall, okay? So I always travel with travel protection insurance, which covers medical. Also, there's typically a policy that you can add if you purchase it within 14 days. It's called cancel for any reason. That will cover if something comes up that's not a covered reason for you to cancel. Again, that has to be purchased within 14 days of your initial deposit. So talk to your travel advisor, me, and we can go through that. But there's many different types of policies. The most important thing is find the one that works best for you and your needs, and then you'll be protected.